Latest on Hurricane George, centered at 19.1 north, 71.9 west. That puts the center 705 miles southeast of Miami. Winds 80 miles per hour, moving to the west-northwest at 14. The pressure 986 millibars. We have a number of hurricane watches and warnings in effect. The warnings for the Dominican Republic, Haiti, Turks and Caicos Islands, the Southeast Bahamas, eastern Cuba. The watches are in effect for the central Bahamas and central Cuba. So those are the areas shaded in orange, the warning area shaded in red, and there is the possibility that those watch areas may be extended on Wednesday as we head into the northwest Bahamas and into parts of southern Florida. You will definitely want to stay tuned for that possibility as we head into tomorrow morning or into Wednesday morning. A look at the satellite view here shows that it is moving across the Dominican Republic and Haiti now. We see it again has weakened a bit. That's because it's over land and certainly some very mountainous terrain here that would tend to tear the hurricane apart. However, it is going to be moving back over the waters. There is a strong likelihood that it will re-strengthen, and we're going to continue to keep a real close eye on that, as should interest as we head off to the north and to the west. This is the strike probability. The area in red, the highest strike probability, but anywhere throughout this area, you will want to keep a real close eye on that. The further out we go in time, the less accurate the forecast is, or the better potential for error. So again, any area shaded in here needs to keep a real close eye on Hurricane George. And of course, we'll have more on this at the bottom of the hour and also in our tropical update at 10 till. Well, let's take a look at what's going on a little closer to home. In the western U.S. we go, and a bit of cloud cover here, and temperatures 71 your high in Seattle, 75 in L.A., 72 San Diego. You're in the 60s here now, 63 Seattle, and 62 in Spokane. So 50s, 60s, and 70s in the northwest, 60s San Francisco, Monterey, Stockton, and Sacramento. Into the south, you're in the 60s, Long Beach, San Diego, up to Santa Barbara. No earthquakes reported in Southern California, none in Northern California, nothing in the Northwest, and nothing in Alaska. So there's some good news for you. Well, here's the current situation out there. Pretty quiet weather for most of us. A few scattered showers here and there. A front pushing off the northeast coast, the front trailing back to the south. We'll continue to see this providing you with showers and storms tomorrow. The western states, well, we'll see a little bit of activity to start out the day. And as this front drops southward, we will see more rain and storms, an increase in the number of showers and storms here. But not a lot going on in California. Clouds here for the morning hours. We think it'll warm up into the 70s. You'll have partly cloudy skies, San Diego, Long Beach, the Civic Center. Clouds for you in San Francisco and Monterey with temperatures in the mid-50s to start your day. Partly cloudy with highs near 70 by the afternoon. And on into the northwest. Seattle 52, partly cloudy, 51 in Portland. We'll see highs warming into the 70s, partly cloudy skies, so looking pretty good all in all. Here's what we're expecting Thursday's highs. Cool in the north, feeling a bit fall-like for you, but quite warm to the south. Friday, the same general trend continues, 90 and 100-degree heat in the south. While to the north, as this next system drops on in, we will see things cooling down for you, 40s and 50s. For your high temperatures, so bundle up. Some chillier weather moving in, quite a contrast to what you'll be seeing to the south. Cooler air still by Sunday, so again, a taste of fall in the east, while in the west things are going to remain quite warm. Look for the system to push on eastward, showers and storms associated with it. We'll also watch for some wet weather along the Gulf Coast and in Florida. Rain and wind a possibility on Friday. Our system here to the north moves into the northeastern U.S. Scattered showers, isolated thunderstorms. That's what you'll be looking for from New England back into the Ohio Valley. But then watch this next area of showers here. This is going to push into the Midwest and the Great Lakes region for your Saturday. Most of the country really pretty quiet, but we do have a couple of exceptions here, and that's going to be moving into the eastern U.S. for Sunday, so watch out here along the East Coast. We may have some unsettled weather to contend with as we end your weekend. Well, stay tuned. Your extended travel forecast is coming up.
bad storm hits, if their power goes down, so does their profit. Southern Company has a 99% reliability record at home, and we've taken that knowledge to Asia, the Caribbean, and to the storm-battered coast of England, where we've reduced outage time by 30%. Our customers can't be stopped by the weather, so we'll be ahead of the storm, keeping the power on. We are Southern Company, energy to serve your world.
Heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, upset stomach. Heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, upset stomach.
PeptoBismol, first aid for stomachs.
1-800-CONTACTS. Exact same contact lenses delivered to your door for less than you're paying now. Call 1-800-CONTACTS. Save the trip, save the money.
The internet is your window on the world, but without software.
Well, the big storm really that we're talking about is a hurricane. That would be Hurricane George. That is not the only tropical system in the Atlantic, which has gotten extremely active here at the end of September, much as it did at the end of August. Turned out to be quite a season so far, with 10 named tropical systems so far in the season, and we still have a little over 2 months to go. All right, here is Hurricane George. This is the 2 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time advisory. 19.2 north, 72.5 west, centering the hurricane 675 miles southeast of Miami, Florida, or just to the northwest of Port-au-Prince in Haiti, which is the capital. Winds at 75 miles per hour, making it a minimal hurricane, if you will. In other words, if the wind speed were downgraded another 5 miles an hour, it would not be classified as a hurricane anymore. It'd be a tropical storm. Now, why has it weakened? Well, it's crossed over first Puerto Rico, but that didn't seem to weaken it. And if anything, it strengthened after it came off of Puerto Rico, but then plowed into the island of Hispaniola, which has mountain peaks that are nearly 10,000 feet high. And as this system has taken all day now to cross over the island, it has weakened considerably, from a Category 3 to a Category 1 hurricane, verging on a tropical storm. Movement still west-northwest at 14, and the pressure up to 986 millibars. Again, the system moved ashore here way on the east end of Hispaniola, has now crossed over the entire island, and is pretty much just about ready to pull off into the Caribbean west of Haiti, west of Port-au-Prince. These are where the hurricane warnings are up. That's where you see the red shadings: Dominican Republic, Haiti, Turks and Caicos, southern Bahamas, and eastern Cuba. The watches are central Bahamas and central Cuba, and those watches may have to be extended on up into the northern Bahamas and even southern Florida, including the Keys, as we head on through the early part of the day Wednesday. That will depend on the track of the hurricane and how much it starts to regenerate. We're going to have to watch this closely. We think the center, about right in here, pulling on off into the passage here between Haiti and Cuba, Guantanamo Bay being about right here. This is Jamaica. Florida is at the upper right-hand part or upper left-hand part of your screen. So again, it is not that far away. There's a little bit of a better perspective with Florida being situated here. Again, we think a track pretty much like this will ensue and get it up to just near the Keys or in the Florida Straits here in between 48 and 72 hours. Will it track first along the south coast of Cuba, the north coast of Cuba, or right over Cuba? If it goes right over Cuba, then it's going to continue to weaken, because if that center is over land, then it will not strengthen. However, if the center, once it emerges from Haiti, moves out over the water on either side of Cuba, it could re-strengthen, and that is actually what is in the forecast. So again, folks in South Florida, just make sure that you know what to do if a hurricane watch or warning is issued. What you want to do. Do you want to evacuate, or are you going to stay in your home? If you stay in your home, then definitely you're going to want to have the essentials with you: water, food, flashlights, batteries for the radio and the flashlight, a first aid kit, and the plywood. If you're going to be boarding up your house, that can be in short supply. So you want to make sure you get that first. And if you're going to evacuate, make sure you do it on time and when it is ordered. In South Florida, they're trying to get Monroe County evacuated first, because if they evacuate and Dade and Broward County is evacuating at the same time, everybody kind of gets all kind of bunched up together there. No evacuation orders out for Dade or Broward County, but there are at least for some of the tourists in Monroe County, which includes the Keys. There is our Hurricane George, but again, that's not the only game in town here, folks. We also have Tropical Storm Ivan, and we have Hurricane Jeanne. We're way on the right-hand part of your screen. Let's go to Ivan first. Ivan, 25.8 north, 37.8 west, about a little over 1,000 miles south-southwest of the Azores, moving north-northwest. This one, folks, appears to be headed out into the central Atlantic and really should not be a problem in the near future for anybody but shipping lanes. We do have a hurricane, though, Jeanne, which, by the way, was one of the farthest east tropical systems ever to develop this century. I think there's only been another 2 or 3 that have been like it. It developed right after it came off the African coast, moving past the Cape Verde Islands right now. 80-mile-an-hour winds, moving west-northwest at 16. May get caught up and follow where Ivan went. We'll have to wait and see about that. We'll keep you updated on George. Keep it tuned here. Update coming up.
Does your child love to watch Barney on TV? Now your child can star with Barney in a first-ever personalized Barney home video. It's Kiddy-O's My Party with Barney, the Barney video that makes your child a star. Your child actually appears on screen with Barney again and again, and Barney says your child's name.
Lauren!
Barney sings 5 new songs, as well as old favorites.
With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you.
Your child joins Barney, BJ, and Baby Bop in an unforgettable personalized video party. Your child will sing, play games, and laugh with Barney and his friends. This special video is not available in stores. Your custom-made video comes in a deluxe gift package that's fully personalized. Ordering is easy. Just send us a picture of your child and we do the rest. It's a keepsake you'll cherish forever. To order, just call the 800 number on your screen. Make a dream come true by making your child a star with Barney.